Hallo und willkommen zurück hier bei Zombielein Frank Stein zu einer weiteren Folge von Star Trek Resurgence. Und wir machen direkt weiter da, wo wir beim letzten Mal aufgehört haben. Und bitteschön.
There they are!
You did what had to be done with the Tasker. You said you'd avenge her, and you did. The Tasker can rest now. Even if I wavered in the moment. And it's not a question of her being a threat or not. It was about freeing the Tasker.
If you believe, I'm sure you'll see her again.
I do. And I shall.
Wir haben wohl seine Wünsche und ihre akzeptiert.
But your shoulders separated. If you come with me to sickbay, we can get you fixed up in no time.
Thank you. I'll find you afterwards.
You two, check in at your stations. This thing isn't over yet.
Na gut, dann mal los.
I can't believe it, but I'm actually looking forward to seeing Chobok. Not that I'd expect this kind of welcome from him, but I can just imagine the look on his face.
Come on, he's got to give us some credit for all we've done.
We'll see. Then again, if he doesn't, that's just Chobok being Chobok.
Genau.
I can't believe it! You evaded the TKON, ejected their warp cores, and lived to talk about it!
That about sums it up.
They're gonna be teaching this at the Academy for years to come. I mean it. Everybody's gonna learn how you pulled it off.
Ach, naja, ich weiß nicht.
The Academy? Oh, well, I wouldn't know about that.
After this, you'll probably get a personal invitation to show them how it's done. I heard about Belle. Is Miranda...
As far as we know, she's still out there.
Well, I know Captain Rydek will do her best to get her back.
Hold on. Rydek? What about Captain Solano?
He was turned into a TKON. Rydek had to take over. She's a hell of an officer, but none of us have been up against anything like this. No one has. Not in 500,000 years.
Solano wasn't perfect, but he was a good man. I'm sorry that happened to him.
Yeah, we all are. But we'll rally around Captain Rydek. Talk to you later.
It is agreeable to see you again.
Natürlich.
Is that so?
It was by no means a certainty that you would return to duty here,
No, it was not.
but it was my sincere hope you would.
It is agreeable to see you as well, sir.
I concur.
You should know your absences left engineering terribly short-handed.
Natürlich.
During your sojourn, this department has fallen unacceptably behind schedule on both regular and irregular duties.
There's been a whole lot of irregularity going around.
I am stating facts, not looking for excuses.
Seems like you could use some help around here. We're ready to go to work.
I'd like to catch my breath for at least a few minutes, Carter.
Okay, das war's mit den Minuten.
Normally, I would assign you to one of the many pressing repair tasks. But, given your experience on board the Zeldi, I have suggested you join the senior staff briefing as we determine our next course of action.
Oh, mag uns.
You can commence your maintenance shift afterwards.
Na klar. Machen wir wieder unsere Dialyse, ja?
I tended to an Elydian earlier. Major Starlet Arminta.
Ah, yes. I met him at the negotiations.
I never would have imagined I'd be here, on the same ship, working together with our oppressors. But now that I am, I can imagine a future where the Hotari and Elydians are no longer enemies. I'd always hoped for peace, but it seems so far away. There's still a lot of bad blood. Maybe too much.
Na wird schon.
Well, if there's any way I can help, let me know.
I'll take you up on that.
Na klar.
It's good to have the support of a Starfleet captain, I'm sure.
It's coming along nicely. Thank you, Tylus. I'll take it from here. We're almost done.
I have to brief Ambassador Spock in a few minutes.
Ambassador Spock can wait. You have some fences to mend. Personally, I'm against the needless destruction of innocent life forms, so I'm glad you transported the Draconian crystals onto the ship. But Lieutenant Bedrosian obviously feels otherwise.
Mhm.
And right now, you need the full support of your bridge crew.
Auch das stimmt.
Being an effective leader requires trust. But an issue as divisive as this can create discord.
I still need and value contrary opinions. I don't want everyone agreeing with me when they feel otherwise.
Oh, you'll know when Lieutenant Bedrosian doesn't agree with something. She's not shy about making her opinion known. It's been a chaotic last few days for everyone. You need to name a new first officer in preparation for what's coming.
Das stimmt.
You'll have to work to regain Lieutenant Bedrosian's trust. But if she's removed from consideration, it comes down to Westbrook or Ermot. Obviously, there are pros and cons with each, but ultimately, the decision is yours. Commander Westbrook has seniority and was hoping to be Captain Solano's first officer. Ermot has the knowledge and experience that makes him more than qualified. You really couldn't go wrong with either of them.
Ich nehme
At the
Westbrook.
moment, I'm leaning toward selecting Commander Westbrook as the new first officer.
That would be an excellent choice, considering your history. The crew would respect the fact you chose someone likely to challenge your opinions and present a different point of view.
Genau.
You're as good as new.
Thank you, Dr. Duvall.
Always nice to have a captive audience. You really shouldn't keep Ambassador Spock waiting.
Captain,
Yep.
I'll meet you inside.
I'm here to officially tender my resignation from the crew of the USS Resolute. I cannot in good conscience continue to serve aboard this ship, not while the interests of the enemy take precedent over the safety of the crew.
Listen, Lieutenant. I understand how you feel, and I respect your opinion. You're one of the most valuable officers on the bridge, which is why I cannot accept your resignation.
I'm sorry, Captain, but I expected as much. Which is why I already submitted my letter of resignation to Starfleet Command.
My door is always open if you change your mind.
Ja, und bis darüber entschieden ist,
We'll have Ambassador Spock
So
in
then drop.
subspace shortly.
Thank you, Mr. Ermot.
I'll notify Lieutenant Bedrosian we're about to begin.
That won't be necessary.
Petty Officers Diaz and Edslar have first-hand experience with our adversaries. I thought it advantageous for them to join this briefing. I understand this is unusual, but I trust you have no objections.
Talk about moving up in the world. Not that I'm surprised in the least.
These are unusual times, Mr. Chovak.
In all seriousness, what Diaz and Edslar accomplished aboard the Zeldi is nothing short of remarkable. They're both to be commended, not only for surviving against incredible odds, but for helping our efforts against these scions.
You know, Carter deserves most of the credit.
Na klar.
None of us would have made it without his help. We'd all be bioformed by this point.
There were way more people involved than just me. Not only Petty Officer Etzelar, but we had help from an Elydian officer named Arminta as well.
Interesting.
Ambassador Spock is ready for you.
On the screen.
Captain Rydek, your recent change in station certainly warrants mention, and I trust you to faithfully execute your expanded duties. Right now, we must keep our attention on the clear and present danger that lies ahead, the TKON and their warship. The closest populations are the Hotari and Elydian systems, and they are likely the first targets for mass bioforming. After that, lies Federation space. I have advised Starfleet Command to send an impromptu battle group to intercept and assist you, but that will take time. You are our first line of defense.
Natürlich, war ja
With
klar.
our shield algorithms compromised, we are at a great disadvantage. Of course, you know that as well as I do.
I'm glad to hear the battle group is en route, Ambassador. With what we're up against, we're gonna need all the help we can get.
And you will have it. Remember, our strength is drawn from our ability to work together towards a common goal.
Have we made any progress in finding a way to defend ourselves from the Aphilion's bioforming weapon?
Currently, our shields will not protect us, but I am compiling all of the information the away team gathered on the Zeldi and cross-referencing it against our own as well as Portal 6-3's methods.
The away team is sitting right here. They survived without getting bioformed, so we know it's possible. So, what's the secret? How do we defend ourselves?
Gute Frage.
Is there a weakness we can exploit? Something we can do to avoid getting bioformed?
I wish I could tell you the solution, but the truth is, there is no easy answer. There's no defense against bioforming, one-on-one or on a mass scale. At least, not that I know of.
May not be able to stop it, but it might be possible to slow it down. It's too soon to say for sure, but we've had some promising indications that Diridium can delay the bioforming process.
Diridium?
It's not a cure. It's not going to bring anyone back we've already lost. But Diridium is a cell stabilizer, so it has the potential to slow down the onset of physical and mental changes, if not entirely prevent them. And it might be the only ship in the fleet with this much Diridium on hand. In fact, a lot of ships wouldn't have any.
You say that it slows the process, but this doesn't actually stop the TKON from taking over, does it?
Correct. I can't be 100% certain, but it appears this is only a short-term solution. Also, it requires a much larger dose to be effective.
Na toll.
We don't have enough Diridium on board to protect the whole crew. We barely have enough to protect everyone in this room.
Sounds like it won't do us much good then.
The use case I'd suggest is that it could buy a little time for an officer or a small group to complete a task or mission. But it has to be taken at the moment of exposure to the bioforming mechanism.
Prepare a delivery method for this remedy.
That raises the question. What is the mission?
Assuming the Aphelion uses shields of some kind, I don't expect it will be easy to bypass their defenses.
We may not be able to block the Aphelions' attack either. But if they do strike, we know their weapon uses transporter technology. We might be able to backtrack their signal path.
Like we did to evacuate Captain Rydek from Tau.
Exactly. We could send an away team onto the Aphelion.
So we could destroy it from the inside.
I'm not exactly sure how, but that's the idea.
I think Portal could still help us. If he can't get a first-hand look at the Aphelion, he might be able to identify a weakness.
After sparing the remnants of his civilization, I should hope he'd help us.
He will.
We'll need to prepare a boarding party, if it comes to that.
Petty Officers Edsalar and Diaz are the logical choices to lead any away mission to the Aphelion. They have already crippled one enemy ship. If anyone can do so again, it is them.
This isn't like the engineering mission that took you to the Zeldi. Do you really have some special insights that a tactical team wouldn't?
Doesn't the fact that we're here speak for itself?
Just surviving won't be enough this time.
We found that only a TKON can operate their technology to its fullest. So, unless we want to try to do this with one hand tied behind our backs, we're definitely gonna need an assist from this portal guy.
I like that even less.
Like it or not, that's the truth.
Yes. Portal should be part of the away team. There's no question in my mind.
If this is the necessary course of action, I support it.
I will compile all the latest data on the tricorders, just in case.
In the meantime, I want you working on ways we can combat the TKON tech. Shields, weapons, anything we can use.
Yes, Captain.
Anything else, Ambassador?
I know this matter is in capable hands. Hold the line as best you can. Help is on the way.
Na sicher.
Thank you.
Na super.
I have faith in all of you to meet this moment with the urgency it requires. I expect all of us to give it everything we've got. Thank you, Petty Officers Diaz and Edsalar. You're dismissed.
While we have a quorum of senior staff, there is a procedural element we need to take care of. The Resolute command codes must be transferred to Captain Rydek for control of the ship.
Of course.
Computer, transfer all command codes to Captain Jara Rydek. Voice authorization Ermot, Echo 4 Lima.
Voice authorization Duval. Beta 2 Yankee.
Voice authorization Westbrook. Alpha 7 Tango.
Awaiting your authorization, Captain.
Okay, ich nehme 3 Whisky.
Voice authorization Rydek. Bravo 3 Whiskey.
Captain's codes transferred. The updated command structure is incomplete. Please designate a new first officer.
Who is the new first officer?
Ja, wird wohl Westbrook.
Please designate a new first officer.
It is an honor and a pleasure to name Commander Westbrook as my new first officer.
Thank you, Captain. You made the right choice.
Congratulations, Commander. It's long overdue.
I know we've had our differences, but I can't tell you how much I appreciate this.
Computer, Commander Westbrook is the new first officer of the USS Resolute.
Awaiting voice authorization.
Voice authorization Westbrook. Alpha 7 Tango.
Authorization is now complete.
Now, if you'll excuse me, there's work to be done.
Nicely done. I think that went well.
Na, so gut wie es gehen konnte halt.
Could I have a word with you?
Ja, der ist natürlich sauer, klar.
Look, I respect your decision, Captain. Commander Westbrook has seniority, and I can understand why you might have felt pressure to promote him. But what I can't understand is why you would choose someone so clearly unsuited for the position. It's the very reason why Captain Solano chose you over him. Because he knew Westbrook as first officer would be disastrous.
I know you're disappointed, but I trust his experience, and I need to rely on him now more than ever.
But that's just it. We can't afford to make any mistakes. And that's my concern with Commander Westbrook. Maybe I've had it wrong this whole time. But I thought we've had an excellent working relationship almost from the moment you first arrived. Of course, I was insulted when you didn't trust me with the information about Captain Solano being compromised, but I've always supported you, which is certainly more than you can say about Westbrook. He was always against you, especially with regard to Captain Solano. But I guess loyalty counts for nothing with you.
Listen, I value your opinion more than just about anyone's. I rely on it. And if we're going to beat Galvin, I'll need your help now more than ever. So please, don't be discouraged.
I'll be fine. Just give me some time.
Vielleicht haben wir die Zeit nicht, aber wir werden sehen.
I don't understand. Giving it everything she's got, but it doesn't make a difference. Something is actively slowing us down.
Keep trying. What's the situation in engineering?
I can't raise them. Internal comms are down.
It's the ionic interference. It's spiking again. If we reinitialize the central communications trunk, it should compensate.
If I may, Captain. Communications are critical to ship operations. I should go take care of this.
Go.
Na dann machen Sie es so.
I was hoping we could buy enough time until Starfleet could send more ships. But it looks like we might have to face off against the Aphelion sooner than we might want. If it's just us, I don't like our chances.
I'll consider any suggestions from my first officer.
Blödes Timing.
Being pulled out of warp!
The Aphelion is closing on us, and fast.
Haben die das golden angemalt oder was?
We're being hailed by the Aphelion. Galvin demands to be heard.
On screen.
You thought you could run? That I would let you escape so easily after taking what's mine? How pathetic and predictable. At least you can take solace knowing you'll be a far braver TKON than you were as a cowardly Kobliad. Is it any wonder your people perished? If your every instinct is to run from a fight.
You underestimate the lengths I'm willing to go to ensure you don't succeed.
Sadly, this is as far as you'll get. We both know I hold your fate in the palm of my hand. That I could crush you in an instant if I so desired.
Mach doch.
And as much as I'd like to, you have another purpose to serve. As one of us.
Red alert! Pandar, get us out of here! Evasive maneuvers!
They've hit the engineering section. No systems or structural damage, though.
Dann haben sie wohl ihren ersten Schuss abgegeben.
They were targeting the crew, not the ship.
Captain, we have to respond. Hit him in the mouth. What are your orders?
Interessant. Photon-Torpedos? Phaser?
Fire photon torpedoes. Target the source of the beam.
Eigentlich war es egal.
Undamaged by the photon torpedoes, Captain.
Genau.
And its shields are fully intact.
Natürlich.
It's too powerful to take head on.
Damage report from the lower decks.
I still can't raise them, Captain.
Could be that the system's down. Or that was the TKON bioforming ray. And there's no one left down there to respond. TKON may already be on this ship. No way of knowing how bad it is yet.
Get an urgent message to Starfleet Command. Tell them we've been hit by the Aphelion's bioforming ray. There may be hostile TKON aboard this ship.
I'll notify them at once.
Here are your new tricorders.
Dankeschön.
Now go. Get to the transporter room.
Ja, live long and prosper. Na. Ja, ey, sag mal.
What side, Carter? Come on!
Oh, wir rennen mal einfach durch die Strahlen durch.
Transporter room 1.
You're coming with us?
A security officer told me your funeral, which I gladly accepted.
Okay.
These are concentrated iridium doses. You need to take the dose as soon as you're exposed for it to be effective. Hell, take it right before if you can get the TKON to wait while you do it.
Okay, dann her damit.
I'm having trouble locking onto the transporter path through the interference.
I've done this before. I have to align the transporter with the tetrametric signature.
Mhm. Gut, dann
We need to tunnel through the
versuchen wir
shields.
das mal.
There's a problem. We don't have enough power to make the jump. I might be able to divert power from
Stand aside. The signal is now resolved.
Mhm, Dankeschön.
I couldn't let you fumble about any longer. Time is running short.
Thanks for that.
No need. We must be on our way. I am Portal 6-3, Guardian of the TKON Empire.
Nice to meet you, Portal.
We're right behind you.
Do us proud over there.
Na dann,
Transport.
engage.
On your order.
Energize.
Stimmt, da sagen sie ja Energize. Interessant.
The glory of it. This ship is a marvel. Even to me. It's almost a shame we have to scuttle it. The galaxy has never seen a ship like this. And it won't see one ever again.
No turning back now, Portal.
We are where we need to be. Now, we just have to do the job.
Das wird schwer genug.
You were speaking my language.
Resolute, come in! We're losing cohesion. I'm gonna try to use my tricorders and pattern enhance.
Na klar.
The signal's gone. Are they there? Did you get them?
Nein.
They didn't make it.
We don't have time to mourn. We have to get to the Cartabula and disable it.
Hopefully before the battle group shows up.
Get served up for the Aphelions' next meal.
I am saturated in TKON power readings. I can't feel the source just yet.
Wäre ja auch zu einfach. Haben wir schon?
This way.
Großer Zauberer von TKON.
I can't reach anyone. At least not on the lower decks. It's like they're all gone. The comm systems seem to be operational again.
That bioforming ray may have transformed dozens of crew members on the lower decks.
This ship could be swarming with resurrected TKON. It's only a matter of time before they come to their senses and take action.
Which means we have a narrow window of time to cut them off before.
Captain, we're holding them off as best we can on deck 9, but...
If they spread throughout the decks, we'll never know who to trust.
Lock down the affected areas immediately. Close the bulkheads and erect the containment fields. No one is allowed in or out without my authorization.
There could be crew members who weren't affected who could get locked inside.
Ja.
That's a risk we'll have to take.
Das ist es.
Initiating a lockdown now.
And what happens if some of the bioformed manage to escape? How should the crew engage them? Or should they? We don't want suspicion to run rampant.
We're better off not telling the crew about this. Distrust and false accusations have a way of spreading out of control.
I don't disagree, but we'll have to tell them at some point.
Das ist richtig. Irgendwann ja. Aber wir haben noch was anderes zu tun.
No. And he's been gone for quite some time.
The comm system he went to investigate. It's near the affected area. Commander Ermot. Commander Ermot, can you hear me?
Computer shutdown initiated.
Hat wohl geantwortet.
According to this, it was initiated by Commander Ermot.
What?
The central computer core will shut down in 10 minutes. We'll lose all critical ship functions. It can only be overridden by the captain at the core itself.
Tja, dann werde ich da wohl runtergehen müssen.
Me.
Stop! Identify yourselves!
We're just trying to figure out what's happening. To hell with it.
You have to get to the computer core! Go!
Master console is up there. I don't have much time.
Captain Rydick, it's me, Commander Ermot.
Aha.
First Officer Westbrook insisted I find you immediately.
So.
Let me get this door open. I think I remember the code. I hope you haven't been hurt, Captain. It's not safe here. I'll get you somewhere more secure. Just about.
Tell me, where were you when the bioforming ray hit the ship?
Where was I? I was on my way to help resolve the problem with the comm system.
Aha.
On Deck 9. Now, Captain. Still getting used to these Federation weapons.
Computer termination sequence in progress.
Damn it!
Oh, sag mal, was ist denn das? Wie langsam kann die Maus reagieren? Ja.
Be reasonable, Captain. There's a time to fight and a time to admit defeat.
Computer termination sequence in progress. Awaiting Captain's authorization.
Cancel computer shutdown.
Okay, wait. Just hear me out. Listen to reason. There's no need to do anything impulsive.
You just tried to kill me.
I was only acting on orders. I didn't mean any harm. You know we'd rather have you with us. We can make a deal, right? Come to terms.
Awaiting Captain's authorization. Awaiting Captain's authorization.
Cancel computer shutdown. Voice authorization, Rydick. Bravo. 3. Whiskey.
Termination sequence cancelled.
So, na dann, weiter geht's. Echt jetzt?
These are the arteries of power coming from the cortabula at the heart of the Aphelion. I can feel it coursing through my own body.
Mhm.
Look there. I cannot move as freely inside this ship. Those emitters are why. If they were deactivated, I could travel past this chamber without setting foot in it.
Only TKON can use TKON technology. How do I turn them off?
Place these on the emitters. It will suppress their effect. The guards none the wiser.
Got it.
I'm coming too.
If we both get caught, it's over. If it's just me, you can try again after I fail.
Well then, don't screw it up.
Ich werde es versuchen.
I can't phaser any of the guards. Alert every TKON in here.
Nothing out of order.
Ja, und kriege ich die Typen da jetzt weg?
Those guards can see the whole room from there. How am I gonna get past them? Maybe the crystal's portal gave me will get a reaction out of these consoles. Worked! No move.
I see you. I must be seeing things.
Okay, hier kann mich ja auch niemand sehen. Vielleicht so von der anderen Seite oder so. Okay, mach mal so. Da. Nein. Bitte. Gedacht, ich kann da irgendwie hoch. Aber kann ich wohl nicht.
Who's there? An intruder? Strange. Someone's here. Guess I was wrong.
Jo. Ich jetzt hier rüber? Wir könnten hier den mal... Nee, können wir nicht. Da kommt noch einer. So, das war Nummer 1. Dann müssen wir den da irgendwie noch. So, und... Ja, nee, an dem vorbei ist blöd. Hier ist auch blöd. Und hier ist auch blöd. Oder sollen wir da hoch? Okay, also nicht optimal. Wurden ein paar Mal gesehen, haben aber letztlich alle 3 Klicker platziert.
Well done.
Hi.
Let's get out of here. More emitters. Guess we can't teleport the rest of the way.
Müssen wir den Rest auch noch laufen.
That craft can take us to the main power chamber.
No way we can make that jump.
When I was younger, maybe.
Ja, genau. Ja, ist, genau.
This might control that craft. Portal, a little help?
I should be able to bring it to us.
Oops. Ja, ich kann überhaupt nicht sehen, von wo die schießen. Okay, ich verstehe. Hätte einfach die Seite wechseln sollen. Das machen wir gleich nochmal. Ja, nee, ist klar. So, nun lass mich doch auch mal hier mitspielen.
What the hell? I've got this thing set to maximum stun. How are they getting up?
Something's different about the TKON here. Stunning isn't an option.
Get in!
This would go faster if you did something about them.
Okay, die haben auch eins.
It's a Guardian. He's with them.
We have to sink that other ship. Shoot the pilot.
Der feindliche Piloten muss niedergeschossen werden. Das Kraftfeld, das den Piloten schützt, muss oft getroffen werden, bevor es zusammenbricht. Wenn das Kraftfeld deaktiviert ist, ist der Pilot angreifbar. Na super. Stehe ich jetzt nicht. Hallo? Egal wo ich stehe, ich kann dort... Ja, genau. Jetzt prall noch gegen uns hier, da, dann aber... So ist richtig.
Guardian! You saw what they did to our ancestors. How do you stand with them?
Hat nur einen Augenblick gezögert.
I've seen it with my own eyes. They're not real, TKON.
So ist es.
We were conquerors, not parasites. The souls I pushed your captain to spare will not be used for this end. I will see to that.
You are the last real TKON. Don't let them tarnish that with what they're doing. Because if we don't stop the scions of the flame, they will be the legacy of your people.
Never.
That's the attitude. I'm doing everything I can, but I can't.
So, und an dieser Stelle, ja, da machen wir für diese Folge Feierabend. Vielleicht schauen wir uns vorher nochmal an, was wir hier im Augenblick mit unseren Kameraden oder ehemaligen Kameraden. Also Solano empfand Jaras Tat als Meuterei, als sie ihn auf der Brücke konfrontierte und verlangte, dass er einen Bioscan mache. Aber er ist ja quasi kompromittiert. Bedrosian erwartet Jaras Widerspruch, nachdem sie plötzlich ihren Rücktritt eingereicht hatte. Ist so. Spock fühlte sich durch Jaras realistische Einschätzung der Situation bei der Besprechung bestätigt. Spock war überrascht und überglücklich und erleichtert, endlich erster Offizier zu werden. Tyler war dankbar für Jaras Unterstützung und ihr Angebot, bei den Friedensverhandlungen mit den Alydianern zu helfen, als sie auf der Krankenstation darüber sprachen. Irmot war bitter enttäuscht, nicht zum neuen ersten Offizier ernannt zu werden. Ja, dennoch fand er etwas Trost in Jaras unterstützenden und ermutigenden Worten. Und dann war er kompromittiert und hat uns angegriffen. Nachdem die Resolute von einem Bioforming-Strahl getroffen wurde, unterstützte Dr. Duval Jaras Reaktion als Vorsichtsmaßnahme, die unteren Decks zu verriegeln. Galvin war verärgert über Jaras anhaltenden Widerstand, als die Veska die Resolute in ihrer Gewalt hatte. Portal 6-3 war dankbar für Jaras Mitgefühl, als er im Gewölbe der TKON von den Gefühlen des Verlustes übermannt wurde. Er war unendlich dankbar, als Jara die tkonianischen Kristalle aus dem Gewölbe an Bord der Resolute biegte. Captain Riker nannte die Vorteile von erkannte die Vorteile von Jaras vorsichtigem Vorgehen in Bezug auf ihr Hilfegesuch bei Portal 63. Er spürte, dass Jara ihm auswich, als sie danach gefragt wurde, was die TKON gestohlen hatten. Commander Chowak billigte Jaras Entscheidung nicht, sich Captain Solanos Befehlen zu widersetzen und die Bolzen der Unlock-Klammer nicht zu sprengen. Das ist ja schon ewig her. Galloway war etwas überrascht und besorgt, als Jara auf ihren Rang verwies, nachdem er sie im Maschinenraum vorgefunden hatte, und Sidron verweigerte sich Jaras Erklärung für den Tod der TKON zu akzeptieren und machte sie für die unverhohlene Manipulation von Portal 63 verantwortlich. Okay. Dann Carter. Gehen wir mal hier ganz nach links. Etzler war etwas überrascht von Carters Mangel an Mitgefühl, als er die Tür an Bord der Xeldi verschloss und Itasca nicht rettete. Miranda war betrübt, als Carter ihr Angebot nicht annahm, den TKON beizutreten. Dass er sich weigerte, ihr zu antworten, macht die Dinge nur noch schlimmer. Aminta verstand es, dass Carter Itasca nicht gerettet hatte und respektierte die Entscheidung. Chowak nach Carters Heldentaten auf der Xeldi freute Lieutenant Chowak sich über seine Umgänglichkeit und seine Bereitschaft, an die Arbeit zurückzukehren. Genau. Westbrook war stolz auf Carters Teamfähigkeiten und seine Bereitschaft, während der Besprechung der Führungsoffiziere seine ehrliche Einschätzung eines komplexen Problems vorzubringen. Itasca war dankbar für Carters Empathie und Verständnis, als sie mit ihm an Bord der Xeldi von ihren Schuldgefühlen bezüglich der anderen Soldaten, die sie nicht retten konnte, erzählte. Und dann ist sie gestorben. Spock war beeindruckt von Carters geschickten Umgang mit dem Traktorstrahl, indem er seinen Shuttle rettete, und er hatte den Eindruck, dass Carter ein Teamplayer ist. Ersteres ist ja schon ewig her. Und Portal 63 fühlte sich durch Carters Entschlossenheit, es zu Ende zu bringen, als er mit der Aufgabe, die Aphelium zu zerstören, konfrontiert war, ermutigt. So, also, das ist im Augenblick Stand der Dinge, und beim nächsten Mal machen wir an dieser Stelle weiter. Bis dahin, euer Zombielein Frank N. Stein. Bye bye.